Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a daily close and the weekly close, of course, for Bitcoin in this area to see, of course, what is going on. So basically, we are still, of course, ranging in our blue box here for a wave, potentially wave Y, and with a wave C here to be still, of course, unfolding and not yet finished 100%. We can see still, of course, a new 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 unfolding here for a wave 5. This was not only an impulse for a wave 5, but it is the wave 1 of a wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still might be unfolding here, meaning the things are getting a little bit more fractal still, of course, toward the downside. However, we did not get the invalidation of our bullish scenario. And that means, of course, if we don't take this price, if we don't interfere with the zone 1, this is still playing as a wave 3. And of course, this corrective wave is still playing as a wave 4 here. And that means, of course, we might still see a higher prices again and a move towards the upside, which it might be much more dynamic, much more longer even in price. And we see, of course, a W, X, and a Y here. And wave 5 is still requested. I don't see any bearish scenario yet. Of course, now this is a expanding diagonal wave A, but very rare case, of course, that it can work as a wave 1, 2 here. And if we are in a wave 1, 2 here, of course, this corrective wave here doesn't play any role for, of course, a bearish scenario. It is totally the opposite. Of course, it is playing a role of a corrective wave, which it, of course, tells us that this is still corrective. It might be deep. It might be, of course, taking longer time, but still, of course, a very, very corrective and sideways. As you can see, the volume as well is, of course, moving towards a lower, right? And while we're moving also for lower here, meaning this might be, of course, the end of this correction very, very soon. We might still see even one more low, probably for the 1-to-1 fib level, very understandable. And of course, moving towards the upside again, probably here for Bitcoin. For the dominance, of course, we are looking here at, still higher prices, but we are still in this corrective wave as an A, B, C, D. And we're looking here for wave D. Potentially, it has started potentially one more high to finish here an A, B, C zigzag for this wave C in this triangle. And then, of course, moving for wave D and a E, and of course, continuation for lower. After this, double 1, 2, very massive wave 3, wave 4, of course, as triangle, and moving for lower prices. So I'm still expecting, of course, continuation of this trend at the end. And once this trend starts to continue, I believe that Bitcoin and the altcoins will rise again, of course. But of course, the altcoin might outperform Bitcoin at this point. So yeah, we see lower prices, but nothing yet is confirmed that we are bearish, guys. We cannot say we are bearish until, of course, invalidation of this impulse. We cannot leave, of course, an impulse very free with a wave 3 and wave 4 still ranging above the invalidation to call it bearish. I can call it bearish once we hit the 110,617. Above it, you still have, of course, a very big chance, a huge chance, of course, to move toward the upside. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.